I am a junior at John F. Kennedy Educational Complex in the Academy of School of Education and Training. Today I will be telling you guys the definition of Kujichagulia, which means self-determination. Kujichagulia, self-determination, means to name yourselves, define yourselves, create names for yourselves, to be yourselves, and not let anyone else define you, name you, create for you, or speak for you. Kujichagulia allows you to be who you are, who you want to be. Kujichagulia allows you to be who you are, who you want to be, allows you to wake up and be proud of who you are, be proud of who you represent, be proud of who you support. For example, we have, as said before, we do have our vendors. You have to be, Kujichagulia self-determination is to be proud to support who you are, to be proud to support your people, to be proud to support your family, your race, your community specifically. And that's it.
All right. Thank you so much. One of the things that we also do when we're doing libation is we have to call on our ancestors. It's honorary, it's important that we do that. We have to reach back and call them into this room, call them into our spirit, call them into our mind, call them into our heart. So in doing that, once again, we make the Harambe call. We can say Ashe sometimes, but because it's Kwanzaa, we're going to say Harambe. And we need to be very clear that each of us should call someone from our past, someone who's an affirmation to who we are and what we're about, okay? And when you do that, brothers and sisters, we're going to do it all in unison. So once again, we don't necessarily have to hear the person being called, but we need to know within ourselves that we made that call. So at this time, I'm going to ask brothers and sisters to start making that call after I do a quick opening. Okay? In honor of our righteous ancestors, those whose footsteps we follow and upon whose shoulders we stand. In honor of all those that came before us during the 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th century, we say Harambe. For the ancestors, for the Creator who's called by many names, we say Harambe. For all those who continue to struggle on our behalf, we say Harambe. For our youth who continue to be our future, we say Harambe. For our elders, for whose knowledge we accept and we struggle with, we say Harambe. For all those in this room who know they are of African descent, who have a responsibility to continue to carry on the struggle that we as African people have, we struggle every day. And we will never stop struggling until we are a free, independent African people. We say Harambe. Now there are those that came before us that made it possible to stay in this room, stand in this room, be in this room, and have the feelings that we have and say what we just said. So can you please call their names? Harambe. 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 Keep calling, family. They can hear you. They are responsible for you. Harambe. 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 Dr. Frank Napier. Harambe. Larry Golden. Harambe. Amir Baraka. Dr. Ben. Harambe. Dr. Clark. Aretha Franklin. Our brother Sharif Abdul Muhammad. Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Stephen Biko. Harambe. Harambe. All right? Harambe. 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 And for all those whose names have not been called, but nevertheless deserve the same honor and respect for those names we have called. Once again, Harambe. Asante Sana. Thank you, family.
Let's give Brother Kamal's sister a strong hand. In the city of Paterson, Kamal Kalfani pretty much put Kwanzaa on the map, outside of many other things that he did. In the city of Paterson, Brother Kamal Kalfani always did Kwanzaa on the 27th, which is his birthday. He transitions to the realm of the ancestors, Bilal, in 2011, February, right? Right, he did his last Kwanzaa in 2010 over at the Christopher Hope Center, and then he passed away in February. Kamal Kalfani was the master of ceremony for the African Heritage Parade many years. He spearheaded so many the Underground Railroad, the Kwanzaa Committee, so many different organizations, and he was the General Secretary of the UNIA under Marcus Garvey. He had the Learning Tree. He was a radio host at WBAI. And he did so much for the city of Paterson, and he traveled throughout the country and even the world. You can go to YouTube and see Kamal Kalfani, and he always took Paterson with him wherever he went. So to his sister and family, we would like to give you the Kamal Kalfani Award. The Extended Black Family Movement Alumni Brav Coalition presents the certificate to the family of Kamal Kalfani, a legendary community activist and freedom fighter in the city of Paterson. Let's give him a strong, strong hand, city of Paterson.
I truly am honored to be in this position where I can receive this honor regarding my brother. You know him as Kamal, who I know him as Ted. And he used to get a little bit call him Kamala. Okay, can you hear me now? Yes, my brother's name was Kevin Lawrence, and we used to have a little argument over me calling him Kamahu. But today I tell you on his birthday, in remembrance of him, I am so grateful for the love that you all are showing for him and what he's done. The many, many times that he would always want to sit and tell his bigger sister who he was. And I just give God praise for my brother, because truly he left a legacy, and I am so grateful for that.
All right.
This is my sister-in-law. This is Kamala's wife. I was hoping that his son would be here. Yeah, that's why you're here. So would you like to have a
I would like to say thank you all for all of this, and on behalf of his son, thank you.
All right.
My Grandiani family, my name is Sister Fahima Sack, and Kamala was my cosmic brother. We were cosmic twins, and each and every week we would sit up underneath the learning tree. Because I'm from Harlem and he was from Paterson, so we often would fight about where we would have the Kwanzaa. And I think once we had the Kwanzaa in Harlem, and then we would also have it at the radio station. But I miss the brother, I love him, and he's still with me. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming here. It's a wonderful ceremony, and there's no place I'd rather be. And I want to thank Brother Bilal for asking me to come from the nation's capital to be with all of you on my birthday and Kamal's birthday.
This is came from Washington, D.C. to be with us here today. Now that's Black love. We in the house tonight. Also.